This month is all about the hips. And so when we think about the hips, I know often people, I think, tend to think glute, piriformis, that type of thing. But we have to consider the front also. So we want to remember where the lower abdominals connect, right? That's supporting your hips. And you want to have strong hip flexors. We don't want weak, really lengthened hip flexors. We want strong hip flexors that are flexible. So we're going to talk about flutter kicks. We're going to come onto our back. Now, there are a lot of variations of flutter kicks. We want to make sure this doesn't irritate our low back at all. If it does, please stop. So we're going to bring our legs out. Forward just a little bit more. And we're going to bring our hands, so roll the chest open as much as you can with bringing your hands underneath your hips. This gives you a little bit of cushion. It aids a little bit in lower back protection. So we're going to bring the feet out. We're engaging the core here, even just this. You could just do this. You could point the toes, you could bring the toes up, and we're going to slowly come up and down. And when you do this, it's harder than it looks. When you do this, you're really using those hip flexors, the iliopsoas and the lower abdominals. Now, there are variations where you bring your hands behind your head or you bring your hands up. Personally, I don't like that variation, but it is an option. You would bring your hands here, and then to engage the core, you bring your head up, bring your feet up. It's a harder version. I like so nice and slow. And you can bring it up as high as you want. You just don't want to go past an L. You don't want to have them way over here. So, it depends on what you want to do. If that's hard, you can just hover them as you lift them up, come down, take a break, and then hover them again. I just like to remember that we have to even it out. With the other poses we've talked about, we are using the anterior and posterior side, the front and the back of the hip, and it's important to remember to balance everything out.